and here to tell us about keeping our pets safe is Kimberly with the Arizona Animal Welfare League. And I'll tell you, Kimberly, it's a very dire need to make sure our pets are looked after with the temperatures hitting 119. But the ground, and I think what's funny is that we have on shoes.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh no, the ground's fine, ha ha ha. But not for our pets, and that's something that we want to talk about, don't we?
Exactly. With this heat, we have to be mindful of our dog's paws when we're going out, even early in the morning. A great test is for us to use the back of our palm and put it down for about 10 seconds. If we can, handle that, then most likely it's fine for their paws. But it's really, you just want to be mindful of the heat, especially now, even early morning. We're hitting 100 degrees by 8 a.m.
Yeah. Who do we have here?
This is Hale.
Hi, Hale. How are you? So, and the one thing we're watching Hale right now, Hale has mouth open, tongue out. So
Yeah.
what's that mean a little bit?
Yeah, so right now it just means she's excited to be here. But something you want to be mindful when your dog is outside is those signs of heat exhaustion. And that's when, those jowls are pulled back a little bit more. You can see more of their teeth. Maybe they seem a little disoriented and, they're just panting a lot. You want to make sure that you're providing them with water and getting them into the inside right away when you see those signs.
Okay, I've been seeing this on TikTok, Instagram. People think it's kind of funny and think, oh, they're protecting their animals when they put the little paw covers on to take them for walks. But we're saying those aren't really great to take a long walk in, are they?
No, those are great. Booties are great for those quick trips outside, especially if you live in an apartment or somewhere where you don't have access to, shaded grass or something like that. It can protect your dog's paws while they take a quick potty break, but they can sometimes be used as a crutch of saying, hey, it's safe to take my dog for a walk when it's hot outside because their paws are protected, when that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah. Also, we hear people go, well, your dog's outside. Yeah, my dog loves to be outside. It's great. That's why they're out there and there's shade out there and stuff, but it's 119. I think if my boss came to me and said, hey, Brad, you know what? We're going to do the whole show outside underneath some shade. I'm going to be like, I like to be outside, but this is not where I want to be, right?
Yeah, especially the overnight low the other night was 97.
Yeah.
That's still way too hot for your dog to be outside for a walk. We think we have to walk our dogs to get their energy out. That's, there's other ways to exercise them, and that's with their mind. Inside with some brain puzzles can be just as effective as taking them for a long walk.
All right, let's talk about cooling them off inside, because even though, we have the air conditioning on, it still gets warm in there, especially if you go to work and it adjusts. So water, how important is that?
Water is super important. You want to make sure that your dog always has access to water throughout the day, that you're refreshing it, keeping it cold if that's how they like it. You also want to be mindful too is dogs don't show that they're release heat the same way as us through sweat. They release it through their paws and through panting. So that's something to be mindful as well.
Got it. And again, watch them eat their food. That's also to keep an eye on too, because if they start eating a lot or not eating, we really need to watch that, don't we?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're still giving them those potty breaks. It's okay for those quick trips outside to make sure that they're going to the bathroom. Yeah. You just want to avoid those longer times outside. Just keep it short and sweet.
I like it. Okay, let's talk about what the Arizona Animal Welfare League does.
Yeah, so we're Arizona's oldest and largest no-kill shelter, and we rescue around 4,000 cats and dogs every year. And right now, we actually are hosting our Bissell Empty the Shelter event. So Hale and all pets over the age of 1 right now have waived adoption fees through Sunday.
I like that. And of course, Maddie has to come in. There she is. Make sure we get some water. There, look at that. Love it. And that's also neat too. There's a lot of businesses, because people do have their dogs. They bring them in. They have water out there for them, which is really nice. But again, we want to keep them off that cement for so long.
Yeah, so right now it's just best, your dog is okay staying at home and staying in the air conditioner. Don't feel like you have to bring them with you, especially when it's so hot outside right now.
All right, Kimberly, tell them where they can find out more information.
Yeah, you can learn more about aawl.org, learn more about Hale and all our dogs and cats up for adoption at aawl.org.
Kimberly, thanks for coming in. Thanks. It's a very important time right now, especially with us pet lovers, so it's important. Thank you very much.